But yeah, get. Let's go to. Oh, you got something to say?
Oh no, Isaiah 29.
Yeah, Isaiah 29. Yeah.
All right, let's see. And it says, "Surely, I'm sorry, it's a lot. This is Isaiah chapter 21, verse 16. Surely surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
So
For
the so the turning of things upside down shall be deemed as a potter's clay. So taking common things and flipping them upside down so they're not so that taking the truth and turning it into a lie and making the lie the truth now.
God,
Basically, what's that going? What that's what that's going into. Okay, go ahead.
he made me not, or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding.
So how is the creation going to tell the Most High, the Potter, in this sense, that you don't know what you're doing when you're being formed when you're formed literally by Him for a specific purpose, right? Let's go to this. Let's go to this an ancient Grecian custom called pederasty. All right. So this is a pederasty. Pederasty in ancient Greece was a socially acknowledged romantic relationship between an adult male, the Erastus, and a younger male, the er- Eromanus, usually in his teens. All right, so usually old white men getting with teenage white boys or teenage boys in general. Okay, it was a characteristic of the archaic and classical periods. The influential the influence of pederasty of on Greek culture of this period was so pervasive that it has been called the principal cultural model for free relationships between citizens. Okay, clearly showing you how these people esteem something so wicked, so vile, so backwards as this is the epitome of freedom type thing. Okay,
Do what thou wilt.
kind of that do what thou wilt spirit, right? But
God,
now they're taking it a step further. Well, I would say a bunch of steps further by actually going out and trying to become change their sexual orientation, their sex into being opposite, into being a woman completely. Okay, into something completely else. All right. Get Leviticus 18:22.
God. Oh, I also had a precept to that too.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that
Con.
put con, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for better. Verse 21. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight.
Right. So woe unto them. Woe means destruction. So destruction unto them that have turned the evil things of this world into good, right? And the light in this world, they've made darkness, okay? Because it's looked at as a bad thing, as something that you should just be punished for. You're just the most wicked person in the world if you try to correct a man for what they say living his truth, right? or just trying to be free, just trying to be him, live his best life as a homosexual.
Con.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
as
if I could.
go ahead.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you go on, I'm pretty sure if brothers hip to the NBA, Dwayne Wade's son is parading around, you know, basically being a homosexual. You know what I'm saying? He can't be nothing but 10 years old, strutting the runway, twitching, you know, really effeminate. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's saying nothing about that, and it's very disgusting. You know what I'm saying? It's very disgusting.
Con, that's right, and that just reminded me that they even the reason why is probably because they pushing that stuff in the schools now,
Right.
right? Because they got all these they got literally got a what are they called? Not cross dressers, but drag queens. They got drag queens coming in and reading books to the little kids in the libraries and stuff. They got, their little homosexual indoctrinations all throughout their school systems.
Con.
Right.
And you know what? When because he's retiring and everything, he had a interview with one of the female podcasters or whatever,
Con.
and I, I like when you watch the interview, you notice that he was basically worshiping Buddha. In his house, you seen this big statue. I don't know if your brothers saw it, but it was a big statue of Buddha in the back. And he turned to the back and actually acknowledged that he was at peace and everything. He's fine, living his best life. Um, basically, going with the other gods, basically worshiping other gods, which is why his son is the way he is, because his father really doesn't give a god. He really doesn't care, basically.
Yeah, because the other nations don't have mechanisms against that stuff. All right, because what Moabite law, what what law of Buddha states you can't dress in women's clothing, or you can't lie with another man. Okay, I haven't seen it. I'd like it to be presented though, just so I would know about it. But yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even see that interview. I gotta go check that out though.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot. I think her name is Michelle, the redhead chick. Yeah, you got to check that out.
Con. Uh, what was that? Leviticus 18, 22.
Con.
Con.
This is Leviticus 18 and 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind, as with womankind. It is abomination.
So we're not supposed to lie. We're not supposed to be homosexuals. Okay, we're not supposed to be homosexuals, nor be effeminate. Okay. Well, yeah, it doesn't get more plain and clear than that, for real. All right. Let's go to Malachi 1:4.
Con. This is Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness.
So these people are, Edom is being called the border of wickedness. That those that want to rebuild these desolate places. Okay, they're desolate places, and Yahweh said that He's always going to cast them down. He's always going to destroy them. Go ahead.
Let's see. and the people against whom Yahweh have indignation forever.
So Yahweh is always going to have hatred for these people. That's what that word indignation is going into. He hates these people, the Edomites. Okay, and let's see. It said, "We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places." All right. So this is dealing with the Greco-Roman world. All right. Because the Roman civilization fizzled out during the Dark Ages. Okay. Just look at these structures, right? Boom, right here. So this is the land of Edom, which is known as Petra, Jordan today. Boom, right there. This looks exactly like a Roman structure, right? But this entire land of Edom is basically a desert right now. It's desolate, just like the Mosai said. But what did they do? They went and rebuilt the desolate places. Right here in Athens, they got a whole temple to Zeus. All right, and other structures looking exactly the same as these ones that they got right here, showing that these are the same people. The same type of architecture. And then what? When Rome and Greece fell, they did it again. Over here in the whole White House is designed after Greco-Roman architecture, right? And then other monuments in the U.S. Right? Just goes to show who we're dealing with. We're dealing with Edomites here. The so-called white man that the Bible speaks of is the Edomite. The people against whom the Most High has indignation forever. All right.